Maybe you can tell us what daliso was arrested for and what has happened.
Yes, he was arrested. He was charged with an offense of money laundering and remanded for possession of property suspected to be causes of crime. He has since been given bond.
Probably, what are those? Which ones are those properties that he's been arrested for, as well as how much is involved in the money laundering case?
Well, of course, the list is long. It also includes properties that he acquired way before His Excellency the President became President. As you are aware, daliso had a job with gainful employment even before President Edgar Chagwa became President. So all those properties, whatever he acquired, throughout his working life, has also been included in that list. So it's a very long list that has been put out.
To your knowledge, Honorable, how many offences or charges has he been slapped with?
Thank you.
We can simply say there are two. Possession of property under the Forfeiture of Proceeds Act, Section 71, one, and the money laundering under the Money Laundering Act for Chapter 14 of 2001. But we seem that they have divided them. All these properties are under Salwage Company Limited, but they have charged the directors.
Okay.
So it's up to the prosecution to divide them, but there are two: money laundering and possession of property reasonably suspected.
How do you describe these arrests for Daliso? And we are aware that Daliso is the son to former President Edgar Lungu.
Well, of course, it's continued persecution for the former head of state. This is nothing new. We expect to see more of this because the EPND government is determined to try and persecute, cause anguish to the former president and the family. Yeah, so this is in their continued effort. Every other day we expect, when you wake up in the morning, a PF member is arrested, an attempt to try and destabilize the first family. We knew that the fight will rage on. Yeah, so basically, I think the Zambians are now used to this. When this started, people were doubting that President Hakainde Hichilema will do all that he can to try and cause a torment to the former head of state, which is totally unfortunate. And I think we will not stop to speak out. We know how former presidents are treated within the region and in other jurisdictions. We know that as the UPND government, they're very quick at copying things from other countries in the region, but most of the time they leave out the valuable lessons. Kenya changed government not very long ago. We don't think that Uhuru Kenyatta had the best relationship with President Ruto, but President Ruto took a magnanimous step and informed the Kenyans that Uhuru Kenyatta remained the former president and he must be accorded the respect that he deserves. We wonder what is different with President Hakainde Hichilema. You can't govern with fear. You can't govern with paranoia. We gave President Hakainde Hichilema a mandate. He had a mandate with over 1 million the voters. What we expected was for him to have an easy rule. The easiest way, to govern this country is to ensure that Zambians are happy. They've achieved debt restructuring not very long ago. Zambians are expecting, for things to be better. And once things are better, he may have no reason to remain in fear. So the continued police brutality, continued human rights violations must be condemned by all. We are very surprised that the cooperating partners, the international community, has remained mute. And we keep on saying this is what happens when the international community is compromised. They're supposed to be neutral. How will we believe them next time, to speak against human rights violations? Look at what is happening. We have Zumani Zimba up to now in police detention for an offense which was bailable at the time that was allegedly committed, but it still is rotting in a police cell somewhere. The journalists, the youths are being arrested every day. It was the other day that one of our members, Rizwan Patel, was abducted and brutalized by the police. And these are common stories. Where is the Human Rights Commission? Where is the international community? To speak out on this police brutality and the violation of human rights. It's very, very unfortunate indeed. But of course, we expect every Zambian to stand up and speak for the first family. The fact that remains, try and remove what President Edgar Chagwa Lungu did for this country. It will remain imprinted. It's an indelible mark on the minds of the Zambian people. So the continued persecution, I must inform President Hakainde Hichilema, we will not cause Zambians in any way to forget what President Edgar Chagwa Lungu did. The physical infrastructure is there for all to see. Who can't see those flyover bridges? Who is not seeing all these airports? Who is not seeing the roads all over the country? Who is not seeing the water development? Today, the UPND government is talking about free education. Free education has only been possible because President Edgar Chagwa Lungu built over 1,000 schools right across the country. Today, we are talking about healthcare, universal healthcare, because he left clinics and hospitals right across the country. So which Zambian is going to forget about Edgar Chagwa Lungu is a question. So President Hakainde Hichilema must realize that he's 2 years down. He's only remaining with another 2 years. I think he must focus his energies to deliver to the Zambian people. Let the celebrations that we saw over debt restructuring the other day translate into a reduced cost of living. That's what the Zambians are looking for. Zambians are not looking for long statements and celebrations and so on. All Zambians who celebrate is when the cost of meal goes down. The cost of fuel goes down. There's enough drugs in hospitals. There are good roads. That's all that Zambians are looking for. They're not looking for well-decorated statements and announcements and airport celebrations. So this is unfortunate that President Hakainde Hichilema has embarked on persecuting and tormenting the first family. We all must condemn it. That is not how Zambians expect him to govern. And we hope that sooner than later, the Almighty God will speak to him, so that he realizes that the path he has taken is a very dangerous path and it will not bear any fruit at all. We're proceeding to another of our own